My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is March 11, 2025. It is 1:15 p.m. I just came from the gym and I upload this. And while I was eating some oatmeal and I was watching, what was it? What was it? It's a kids jiu-jitsu or something like that. Some match I was watching. But anyway, so where am I? There's a lot to share with you. Let me make this public. Save public. And let me pause. Okay, so I'm making this public now. And hold on for a second. There has been a lot going on Twitter. And I wanted to share some of them with you. Because I've been trying to avoid politics. But sometimes when certain things popped up, you have to take a look and so you be informed. But I don't want to go too deep into these things, but just to show you what's going on outside of the US, and some of them I believe are within the US. So I'm going to do this one first, the US politics. Let's bring it up. And there's a lot of tweet regarding, King Charles, Kate, that I saw on my timeline. You know what? Let me go on APTS Sussex. Okay, so I'm on APTS Sussex. I'm a little bit discombobulated, not very well organized. I just want to record and get them out of the way, and I could always edit them anytime. All right, so I'm gonna go on X. So let me pause it. This was on the 10th, well, yesterday, and I saw and I thought I'd share it with you. I don't know if mainstream media is talking about it. Breaking: the Black Lives Matter mural in front of the White House is being destroyed. What started as a symbol of resistance in 2020 is now being erased piece by piece, black by black. And let's be real, this isn't just about paint on pavement. It's about rewriting history, silencing movements, and pretending the last few years never happened. The GOP has been demanding its removal, threatening to strip funding from DC unless the city wiped it off the map. Now, they got their way. The message is clear. Symbols of black power and resistance are disposable. Performative gestures are easy. Real accountability, that's what they're actually afraid of, okay? It's 23 seconds. I'm just going to go a little bit at a time. All right. It's just them demolishing it. There's not that much going on. All right. So that's that. You know what? Let's leave it alone. You make whatever you want with it. I'm just sharing with you. Let's go to the next one. They really want people to be upset, especially Black Americans. They want Black Americans to be upset. Because right now they are at a different stage of their whatever it is that they plan on doing. They have different phase. The first phase was remove immigrants. Second phase is whatever. Third phase, whatever. But the main thing is, this is why they're going through it really quickly. Okay, when the GOP are doing their damages, they do it really quickly. They don't hear anybody. But when Democrats, the Republicans stop them, I don't know why Democrats are not fighting elected officials. Okay, so this is the next tweet. There was nothing VP Harris could do. All right, when I saw that, the moment that I read that caption, and I was like, I knew that. All right, when people are saying, oh, she should have done this, she should have. No, nobody was listening to her the moment. Well, a lot of them were, when you see her in the campaign trail, she filled stadium and all of that. But when it's time to be in the voting booth, something happened. All right. Something happened. But anyway, so that person retweeted that. This was the moment at Sam Setter realize you just can't get through to these people. This one is only 39 seconds, and I read some of the comments. There's a video of it on YouTube, so you guys could go and watch the entire thing. But I'm just gonna focus on this clip, and it's gonna be screenshot anyway. I can't play it fully. All right, 39 seconds. Let's listen.
I'm talking about Trump's rescission of these orders.
If you received a tax cut as an employer, wouldn't you hire a person of color?
Dude,
if you could pay them less?
Listen, we're talking about government agencies that do not get tax cuts. Government agencies...
They don't.
No.
Yes, they do.
Oh my God.
They absolutely do.
I'm talking about
every private and public sector gets tax cuts when you hire a person of color.
How the government get
Government
tax cuts?
agencies don't pay taxes. Government agencies operate are funded by the government.
That is not true.
Oh
that
my
is not true.
God.
And you know what? I think
I'm talking
All
about
right.
Trump's
So this is why this person said there was nothing Vice President Harris could do. All right? How the hell will the government get tax cut? The government, the agency itself. But individuals who work within those agencies, they individual pay individual tax. But the agency itself, it's not a company, but the agency as a whole, they do not pay tax. They get the money from the taxpayers to be able to pay the people who works within those agencies. Then those individuals, let's say even the president pay tax. If I ask Google, does the president pay tax? Yes, he does. Okay? A president is a single person. Oh my goodness. Let's go on Google. Does the president of the let's just say US pay taxes? Like next month, right? April 15. Everybody's supposed, I believe this is the last date or the last time you're supposed to pay your tax. Okay? Or you could ask for extension or whatever. Every single American supposed to pay their taxes. Okay? So this is the response here. No, the president's income is not tax-free. Okay? Like other American citizens, the president, there it is, must pay individual income taxes and file a tax return. This is what I mean by that. Okay? But let's say the agency as the FBI, they don't pay tax. But the people, the agents, individual, every single person who works within the FBI must pay individual income tax, just like the president does. But the agency itself does not pay taxes. I don't know where this young man is coming from. This is why the guy was so frustrated. Let's see here. May Musty Ronald Reagan continue in rest and piss, P-I-S-S. During Reagan's campaign for the governorship of California in 1966, he publicly criticized the University of California system. Reagan referred to these student protesters as brats, freaks, and cowardly fascists. In an interview with the San Francisco Chronicle, Reagan's education advisor, Roger A. Freeman, stated, quote, "We are in danger of producing an educated, proletariat that's dynamite. We have to be selective on who we allow to go through higher education." Wow! To be selective. This belief has shaped higher education to become a privilege of the upper class, with tuition serving as a barrier to those from working class background. Wow. I wasn't aware of that, but you have an idea they were making it a barrier. Let's see here. Many, many things she could have done. Anybody can find 20 people on either side that will never have their mind changed, no matter what. She lost because she refused to distance herself from Biden's economic... Okay, all right. Let's say this person is correct. Look what we have here. We had him before. We saw the damage that he did before. That alone should tell you enough. But now, there's no if or buts anymore. We are living in Trump's second-term presidency. But okay. Let's see here. Okay, make sure you both buy the dip today with your tariff savings and Tesla. All right, so let's leave that alone. All right, let's go to the next one. I don't plan on staying too long on this. Here's another thing here that I thought I should share. Let's pause. One of the squaddies who retweeted that. Yet, most of the people who reside in such towns keep voting for hateful people who make policies that makes them worse off. At this point, I'm out of F to give because they vote to hurt us all. I wish them only what they wish for those they consider others. Let them reap their sourings. Okay? There's this YouTuber, a YouTube channel I usually talk about, where he goes around the US talking about different towns, how they're doing, the struggles that they're going. I'm not surprised by these things. And many of the states that he visit are mostly red states. There's one he did that was upstate New York, but it's a county within New York that is very Republican, dead as well. So I don't know if any of these racists are learning from their own stupidity. I don't know. I really do not know how these people think. Wow. And there's a certain town in Pennsylvania where it became like a ghost town, and you have immigrants who move into those towns, and you see how thriving those towns are becoming. But these people, oh my, I don't know what to say. Let's see here. Let's pause that. Exactly. Then when people of other racist cultures decided to move there, they make their lives hell, forcing them to move, so F them. May they live the life they continuously vote for. All right, so let me go into that. If there's any more, that's an ad. Let's see here. There's I was buying properties somewhere in Pennsylvania. And it was an area that was being revitalized and things like that. And I bought some of the properties for cash, and I started renovating them. Some of the work I did, me and my husband did ourselves and things like that. But when you realize there's some people with their racist mind, I'm like, okay. And I'm not that hungry for money. I thought it was something that I would love to do. I study architecture, and I just sell the thing and move on. All right, let's see here. You aren't going to make any inroad with people whose town look like this if you aren't willing to admit it's a problem or even gesture symbolically at a solution. I'm not surprised by this at all. Okay, if your only rejoinder is that it was inevitable regardless of policy, and they are actually better off because they can buy more cheap goods than ever with the modest salary that they earn at a local gas station, then they are rightfully going to hate you. All right. Let's pause that. That's an ad anyway. This could be in downtown Los Angeles or Berkeley or half of Portland or Chicago or really any U.S. city, because this is what end stage culture looks like. But I'm guessing you're not willing to blame the UAW. Oh yeah, lots of incomprehensible babble and the replies, but this one takes the cake. All right, so that's that. That channel, I'll put, I think I have a screenshot of it somewhere. Go on his channel, watch any of his videos. He goes in different towns across the country, across the US. And I think he even went in different countries as well. Next tweet. Small town economies were built on manufacturing, agriculture, extractive industries, coal, steel, logging, and local retail. All of these are dead now, automated away, or simply gone. Biden actually did propose some things that could help small towns. Universal broadband. Even President Obama did that too. Was trying to give them internet and all that. They rejected it. Oh well. Infrastructure, investment, etc. And this is not the first time I've said it. I've been saying it for a very long time. Other solutions are unpopular. Immigration to counteract acute population loss, remote work that enable white-collar workers to live in these places. Both face real cultural resistance from locals. Republicans have successfully capitalized on cultural issues to bring these areas into the fold, but they don't actually materially help them at all, and they often make it worse. People need a reason to stay. It's hard to give that. Even beyond the US, humanity has been slowly congregating in large and larger urban centers for the better part of a millennia now. The best policy for a lot of these people and simply helping them leave, making housing affordable in bigger towns and cities, create apprenticeship programs to help those who need a new career. But no one wants to say that out loud. We have a solution, raise the birth rate, but nobody wants to seriously tackle it. That's not a solution. We don't know how to do that either. I mean, with the thing with abortion, if women having some complication and if they can't get proper care, we've already seen. Okay, women have already died because due to complication of things, and doctors afraid to touch this patient because they don't want to go to jail. So that alone is a very big problem. Okay, Biden's EV battery plant were explicitly built in small town America. I disagree with this because 1,500 high-paying jobs in a town with 5,000 people does more harm than good to school, housing, market, etc. They had to bus in workers, but yeah, rural America is struggling. Well, whatever. Things were doing okay. Instead of building upon it, it wasn't perfect. There's usually, wherever the problem was, is to fix it, but instead they dismantle everything. So, I don't know. So there's a lot of talk about things that's going on Twitter. I thought I'd share these things with you. So let's go to the next tweet. So there was another tweet I was gonna share with you, and I was trying to verify it. I couldn't find it any other place, so I'm gonna end the video right now because the other part that I was gonna share with you, I cannot verify it. So for now, I'll leave it alone. Maybe another time I'll revisit it again. All right, so thank you for watching. All right, so now I'm gonna do another video where probably for this channel as well. Let me see, KC3. Let's see here. The next video will start with that. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.